on Nuke.
And what's looking like a fast A play here for Team Liquid. Stack it up back in the lobby, ready to move on in. And only one man here to answer the call. It's a player up in heaven going by the name of Azza. We all know him, we all love him. But what can he do when he's got 5 players who aren't very happy about the demolishing they were just handed back on Vertigo rushing into his site? He breaks one away in the form of Grim. And now they just barrel out of the heavens into the site, but Twist gonna double up, and Elige coming in with a double of his own, leaves it all onto Jacob, who has dealt with the first man. But now is to find even more. Stewie taking the peak, tagged up, but not quite finished off. And Team Liquid, they secure themselves the pistol round.
Strong start for Twist there as well. 100 Thieves who are stacked up on the ramp. I feel like we see that almost every pistol round on Nuke nowadays, like 3 or 4 ramp players holding a crossfire, often aggressing lobby if nothing comes through for the T side there, and with no kits, with full armor. Only Azza on that A side, he had to give it up anyway, so no retake today. Liquid, that's what we needed, a start. Doesn't have to be a strong start, but just a start. It took them so long to get their first round on the board back on Vertigo, rather. 7 rounds in a row for the Thieves before that happened. Wow, will the Thieves put a stop to it early on the CT side? Force up, Scout and Deegs. Does Liquid take their time outside?
Oh!
Wow. Well, that's the end of that.
Jacob and his Eagle, man. They're not messing around today. Team Liquid, they lose the man out in the yard. Now they try and boost on red. That's going to give over info that there's 2 players here, keen and ready to go. Jacob. Ooh,
oh dear.
Stewie.
Careful.
On the other side, Nade going to find some good damage onto Jacob, but the Deagle still chipping them down lower and lower as they continue trying to pressure him. While the Deeg's doing damage, the Scout dealing the killing blows, and Jacob in with another, as now it falls to Naf, but Jacob's Deagle stands above it all. 100 Thieves, they're in with an immediate response with the force buy in the second round. Jacob even gets out of there with an AK, and Team Liquid, things are going to sting a little bit after that one. They had a chance of redemption here after a very, very quiet performance back on Vertigo.
It's not even just a stinging quality, Harry. It starts to stink at a certain point, too. This is not fun for Liquid. It's not how you want to start off any half, much less now with your back against the wall in the series.
Yeah, that's the terrifying part, right? Like, Liquid down 0-1 already. We are on their map pick. Their chance at resurgence here. 100 Thieves, this has been a bit of a tough map for them in recent times, and so if they were to 2-0, like, that would just be all the more credit. So Liquid, not going to let this one go down without a fight. Jacob, good timing, catches Elige before he moves into main. So Liquid abandon A, towards the ramp room they go. Liaz spots a couple, grenade, and a fallback as well. No time to go hell. Smoke behind him, keeping Liquid out. Means they can double back to the lobby or even take hell, but B is off the cards for the time being. So you see Grap falling back with his Scout and CT to stop that exact contingency, the hell play for Liquid. And without him getting any info there, he can confirm, okay, it's either B, that 100 Thieves know it's not with a double lower rotate, or they're going back to lobby. So right now, lots of info, more where Liquid aren't, which only pieces together where they could be, and B is where they're going.
Which looks to be lower. Doesn't look to be a good time either. Jacob posted up in the back, toasted him in the front. Stewie 2K falls first, a couple more taps come away, but they're trying to swarm him now. He should be getting that information soon. Takes a little bit of damage. Liaz is ready with the crossfire. The bomb's gonna get dropped. Jacob chimes in, and Naf has to do something extremely dirty, extremely nasty. The likelihood of it, not high.
Ooh. Nah. Azza, he's not waiting around. He's not going to give Naf the room nor the respect. And so Team Liquid back down to pistols here as their force buy does not give the same results over as that of the Thieves, who were able to steal it away. And now this 3-1 start solidified, looking to be locked on in for the 100 Thieves, unless this full Glock round can snipe something away.
You say that, Harry. Yeah.
You have to, though, because in the rounds where you don't, somehow the Glocks do it. Where you're like, nah, man, this is 3-1 100% of the time. Suddenly the Glocks have killed 4 people, and you're just left sat there looking like an idiot. But, well, there's one. Here we go, Stewie. Come on, baby. Glock in hand, and, well,
grenade in the face.
Goes about as well as it should, really.
This is the buy, though, right? Liquid, they get forced on that. You see that happen quite a lot on CT Nuke. It's not the end of the world. They did force back in as that was the best economical decision they could have made. But really, we're waiting for this rifle round where the loss starts to kick in. No orb for them. But Gratz got his. Dropped over. Armed and dangerous. We've seen nice low rotates for 100 Thieves. We've seen good crossfires outside. Where will Liquid take this one? Back to the ARP by the looks. Jacob's pushed up behind the red. Elige is running the gauntlet. He's going right down to B. I like the pace for Elige. Twist is above. Jacob doesn't see him, and Elige doubles back. He does it silently as well. Does Jacob realize they feign a player down lower? That's info that 100 Thieves don't know. No one's dropped B, so did Jacob hear Elige go back? The questions are there.
Elige ran at first, and then ran back to red, and then snuck the rest of the way. So Jacob would have heard that and has kind of anticipated that no one's gone down. He never even turned to try and catch Elige.
Yeah.
100 Thieves, man, they know. They know what's going on. This position for Liaz, always a scary one to be in. The moment he gets the info, he tries to drop the smoke. Grim just hunts it down immediately. Ramp room taken and the B site looking to be compromised. Grim follows up with another. He's sick and tired of these games as he opens up the round in a very big way. And for the remaining players, Jacob at least getting that might entice them back in. It's still a 3-on-4. They're still at quite the disadvantage. And so this might just be 100 Thieves playing it safe, playing it by the numbers.
We know Grim's a comfortable Nuke player. That much has been proven with a great shot to Liaz. We've seen players like Xantares try and do that as well. He's waiting on a gap. He sees a little pixel, and when he sees them cross, he drops the smoke. The two dangers of that are, one, if a player's already crossed left side, they can walk up on you. Or two, exactly what Grim showed us. He just swings it very fast. Liaz drops the smoke as soon as he can, and it's still not soon enough. So, yeah, that's a danger. It'll cost 100 Thieves the B-bomb site, and therefore the round 2 for Liquid. Already a competitive start, and that's kind of what we wanted in this series. Regardless of where it's going, which direction, we don't want another sweep.
Nah, Vertigo wasn't fun to watch. Unless, of course, you're a 100 Thieves fan, which you probably thoroughly enjoyed that. It was a great shot in that round from Grim. Take out the decon player. This guy has a shoe on his head, so that's cool. And this other guy's a cartoon. So I don't really know what to think about that or how he's done that, but impressive nonetheless. ESL.gg/fancam.
Grat saves the AWP though, so that's a big investment here for 100 Thieves that may be able to play into things. He's gone back towards ramp to patch the void, but Liquid actually go outside, and this AWP has moved. It's a great timing into main. They go, the drop covered by Jacob. There's still one more on top of red, and they're going to try and get out A. JKS looking at main. The comm was late though. He was already dead. Elige has crossed. He's been spotted, and he re-peeks back into that fight to perfection. Grat with a quick shot of his own, but it's doubled back into the lobby for Naf, and Liaz is trading, just looking to save. Liquid with a third. Nice little crunch on A. Definitely some communication problems with how fast that round was. 100 Thieves were not ready for the pace. And putting the AWP on ramp as well. Liquid avoid it perfectly and get so much room outside.
We're all tied up. 7 rounds deep. We do hear some typing going on, likely going to lead us to a timeout, or just a little chatter between teammates, opponents. Yeah, I don't see the freeze time stopping, so we'll continue the play. If only there was some way we could know what was being said.
Not much right now.
Fair enough.
Pretty silent affair for Liquid. They are autonomous, robotic. They know what they're doing. They know where they're going, but into the AWP was not their expectation. They weren't prepared. Elige dead immediately Liquid do cross down towards B with numbers as well. The bomb is there too. Naf is a bit late. He won't lurk. He will follow. Liaz dropping this smoke. That's going to stall things. Liquid have to look back outside to make sure they're not being flanked. Either way they walk, it's a treacherous path. 2 down in B with a crossfire, and 3 more still on that top side with the orb watching outside, not letting Liquid retreat. Kind of boxed into this bend right now, and Grat won't let them go anywhere.
Yeah, they molly out Liaz, and that's going to leave Jacob as the lone defender of the cross. He's not able to get anything. Grim has arrived in form, opening up another round for Team Liquid. They needed a hero to come alive, and they might have found it in the form of Grim. Stewie, come on, bud. Now Gratisfaction over here at ramp. In with the orb. Oh, how's he still alive? He's not for much longer. And while Liaz does get one, the B site has just been ripped from 100 Thieves. This is surely a save.
Yeah, they had a great crossfire on B. I'm really surprised that like Grat tries to hunt the kill down. He has Liaz to cover him. He doesn't need to rush the kill. He can watch the door swing as well from either door. He wants to get an orb shot in to draw their attention away from Liaz before they get out the window. Unfortunately, he misses it, and they chase him down. Even with a trade from Liaz, it's only one trade. Liquid had everyone ready to hit B. And they hit B for 4 on this T side. Slow and steady wins the race, and maybe it's more of a marathon than a sprint, because that first map is forgotten for Liquid, and they're back in form. Like you said, Grim hitting all the kills required, all those entries for Liquid. With Stewie dying first in a lot of those early battles on Vertigo, ending the map 0-4, maybe 0-5, and opening duels. Right now, Grim isn't losing any of them. Look at this kill. Bang. Green.
Well, back to outside for Liquid. JKS was trying to make the cross happen, but in the end, he just gets caught out. Oh, it's messy. Team Liquid able to emerge victorious. Gratisfaction just dancing around these boxes. Tap shoes on. But he needs to be tapping in another sense right now with this USP if they want to salvage anything. Oh.
Whittling. Uh-oh, Stewie's low. Clean. They get into main, though. Liquid go up and pass this USP. Oh, Grat's crazy. He's coming in. Oh, they have their backs turned. The bomb there as well. There's one more outside. Elite just creeping up. 2 bullets. Oh, Grat. That is filth.
What a mad lad.
Gratisfaction's just unlocked a whole new level of operating, and now Twist and Naf.
Oh, no.
Oh, they're going to get rushed from the heart, and this one's done. It's all over for Liquid in this round. 100 Thieves, they snipe it away. Gratisfaction, the madman. 2 bullets as he faces a leash. He needed the headshot, and he just dinks him twice.
E-code.
Doesn't even seem fair at that point.
Like, oh my goodness.
Unbelievable.
Look at all of this. Look at it, right? Whoop, down goes one. Then you're like, all right. He mad lad jumps over, gets the M4, and then it's like 2 bullets. I could do that. Down goes the Liege, and then they win the round. Just that is gross. Gratisfaction.
Yeah.
Getting in their heads, and Twist is doing everything he can to get him out.
I don't know. Would we rather trade a Twist head and hands moment for a Justin Savage smiling moment? Because that's what we got.
It's like, yeah, good trading there. Done well, Trace. Oh my, I'm in shock. And Liquid probably are as well. Twist was covering heaven. They weren't ready for the fast ramp flank from the pistols. And Grat just stalling with the USP for so long is so worth it.
That was a 3-on-5 that a USP just won.
It doesn't get
basically
much worse than that, I suppose. Oh, we'll keep our eyes tuned.
Oh my, Grat's even going to open this round as well with a kill. Elige is gone as he ended last round. He begins it once more. More AKs where that came from. 3 of them picked up for the Thieves on this eco round. Liquid looking at ramp. Gratz back here in position with players still on B. AK far more versatile on the headshot angle as well. Oh, is he going to go aggressive? He thinks it's A. The call has been made. It's the miss call as Liquid ready to pounce ramp. They were faking the door with lots of utility, and that's drawn rotations. 3 into B. 100 Thieves know what to expect, and they are stacked.
Yeah, look at this, right? They've been caught off guard by slow rotating down time and time again. They decide enough of that, but even though they put bodies here, now they're in body bags, and Jacob's trying to hold down the site solo, but Naf gets the better of him. And it's all left onto Justin Savage, 1v3. Up on the A site, this might just have to be a save after such high heights in the last round. It's now a new low for 100 Thieves. They stack that site heavy, but Team Liquid come in swinging. And Grim, he's looking like the master of ramp room. I wouldn't be messing with him there anytime soon. It's very unfortunate that they end up falling for that fake. If Gratis Faction had just bided his time, could have got away with a bit more down on the B ramp. At the very least, stayed alive to keep the advantage up for 100 Thieves. And so Team Liquid going to keep this one in their pocket. They go 5-4 up as they don't give this lead over just yet. These B plays starting to look like a real issue that 100 Thieves just don't know how to fix.
Still, though, this is, regardless, a good T side for Liquid. You can't stay away from that fact, right? They've got 5. They're in control. They deal with another buy round. Aside from a couple of crazy situations that we are getting given to by the Thieves, Liquid, if they can just keep on building into this half, get a couple more, then they will be more than happy. And it's not going to be easy for the Thieves to do the same on the T side. This series so far for them has mainly been CT-sided rounds. Keep in mind, they did 13-2 back on Vertigo. That CT half. And so, you know, we don't have a lot to look in on Liquid CT side today. Barely got gun rounds in the previous map. So no way we can assume that this one is done and dusted. As easy as that. Okay, Liquid looking for the full reverse sweep, and that would take us to Inferno to finish. Eve's not out the woods yet.
Yeah, they forced up into this one. Still have the AWP in the back pocket of Gratis Faction. He's taking it over towards ramp. Interesting choice. That leaves Jacob to hold down outside, and he does not stand the test of time. Aggressing at the ramp room has got Liaz alongside him. They're on a bit of a mission behind enemy lines. Naf now realizes that this is a possibility. Does have a nade out. Takes a step back, then takes a step down. Outside, it's going to be Team Liquid picking up the pace, moving in over here towards Hell. They heard that. They hear Stewie. Anticipated that could have been the bomb, but Grat losing out on this Hell wrap has now opened up an avenue for Team Liquid into this A site. I mean, at this point, they could go anywhere. They've got a minute left. They've got a man advantage. Outside control belongs to them. They spot a man over towards the doors. Stewie's now scoped up on this position. Looks like they do want to continue with this A play. All 3 players here for 100 Thieves, but Azza losing out immediately. Liaz trying to dig them out of it, but Grim still looking crisp, still looking great, and Team Liquid, they continue to get away with rounds.
Yeah, that was an easy lineup there too at the end. Scary stuff. But you're right, Liquid's still in the fight.
Yeah, Stewie loves going for that silo pick, man. You'll see him grab the AWP away and just go on top and take that kill so many times. Nice opener as well for Liquid. It forced 100 Thieves' hand to get aggressive in the lobby, and even though that netted them a kill, it gave Liquid the room outside to wrap heaven. That Hell smoke missed, but that actually benefited Liquid as they fought through the window and took down Grat on the ramp rotate. Another eco for 100 Thieves, and we've got to keep our eyes on these because they have been won before with even less. Jacob with a shotgun down in lower. I like the idea, but Liquid, not like they've been rushing the secret and mollied it off. They smoked the cross. Ooh. Grat in TT with a USP. An iconic combo right now. Liquid aren't giving him all too much interest. They're going to go back towards lobby. Ramp looks to be taken as well. Boost cleared. Naf running and gunning with a Mac 10. Nothing here to stop Liquid. Can drop lower. There is a heavy setup there, but as we've seen in the past, Liquid have had no problem dismantling buy rounds in this B-bomb site. So eco should be no problem.
Jacob with the Mag 7. Waiting for the right time to strike. And Liquid, they pretty much up and leave the bomb site. There is a chance he can help rid them of Naf, but Naf catches them by surprise. Mag 7 now. Oh, was that one bullet? Yeah. Jacob, all right. What's happened? Grat's taken down another with the USP. Gratisfaction is a USP king. And now this is scary. Stewie does deal. Well, actually, it's Gravity to get the better of Gratisfaction, and Stewie follows up. It is a damn good try. Jacob with the double Mag 7 kill, and then Gratisfaction falls down from ramp. Yeah, we need to replay that
replayed the entire
situation.
That was awkward.
Yeah,
and
thank you for the pause.
A need for a timeout, too, on either side of how chaotic that one was. Kind of unreal.
How does Gravity kill Grat? He barely fell. That was tiny.
Sometimes Gravity be like that.
It do. But he even gets a kill with the USP before he departs. Stewie wins a clutch with a Glock. I want to see that 2-for-1. Motion sickness fans. Oh, dear. Why is it always this position we see this angle? 2-for-1 off the Mag 7. Not every day you capture that, though. And that almost rather, catches Team Liquid.
Wonder if he does sit there with the shoe on his head his entire time.
Dedicated to the cause, trace to the meme.
I guess. Is that a meme? You boomers these days.
I don't know, man. I have my shoes on my feet, so...
Weirdly enough.
Yeah.
Same.
Okay, well, at least 100 Thieves, right? They've done the damage. They've set Liquid up for lost cash, and now maybe they can capitalize on that, but they'll need a couple of rounds in a row, and that's not how they start. Elige fast over the boxes, finds Azza pushed up. Jacob's still here. Reload gives away his position. Jacob waiting for the cross. There it is. Clean kill. Goes back for more. Stewie with the AWP. Interesting to see. Oh, we can double AWP on the T side. That's what I was going to talk about it, but there it is. Liquid, 2 AWPs on T side nuke. Not every day you see this one, huh?
No, not every day indeed. A Grat. Ooh, only good for one. Now forced out into the cold outside of yard. Twist going to get down on top of main. Well, Grat's posted up to try and catch players crossing. Now those outside smokes, they have dissipated. That means they're gone.
Thank you.
Yeah, man. I keep it nice and casual for you guys. Oh, Gratting with another. Putting on a bit of a show outside. It's Gratisfaction once again. JKS going to follow up. And this leaves Grim all alone. Now, he has been looking hot as hell here on Nuke, but a 1v4 is a very tall order for just one man.
I don't know about
shots.
Sometimes I get this vibe from Liquid, and it's like, you know, they're going loud and slow across one area of the map, and they just get wiped.
I don't know, man. Maybe this is just a chance for Grim to show us what he's made of. It's the secret map that should have it locked in, and it does. 5 on the board for 100 Thieves. Jacob is having such a good game right now, and then the fact that you got Gratisfaction stepping up alongside him kind of makes up for this quieter performance from JKS, someone who was lights out back on Vertigo. And, you know, he gets this kill here. He gets, like, the ones where he has to. We haven't seen those normal, like, incredible displays from JKS just yet. I haven't really had to. Gratisfaction and Jacob have got his back, and they've been holding this down. Jacob's looking really confident, and that's the scariest part, you know? Like, he got a double Mag 7 kill for crying out loud in 1 bullet. I don't know how. Never been done before. Gratisfaction, first pick outside. He's going to start to get challenged now by the pistols, but Grat, he just sees money to be made, and it's another with the bomb now dropped. Sponge might be out of this Aussie squad, but we've got more Chads in the server right now.
Chads everywhere. I bet young Chadwick's watching on from home right now. And by home, I mean our hotel. By watching on, probably a roller coaster of emotions, considering that 100 Thieves bounced back into this game and now almost tie it back up after dominating on the first map.
Yeah, I'm still scared of their T side, or also Liquid CT side, but right now this is a great display with an eco win in the mix and a near second. Grat kills both the AWPers, he rids the yard of pistols, and now he goes back to the Heaven side. JKS has been quiet, but think about how Liquid have not been crunching A, right? All their bomb plants have really been on lower most of the time, other than the eco win. And obviously JKS has often been saving in those situations, hence his low deaths right now. So Liquid, do they want to keep up this lower control? They're lining up smokes back in spawn. They've already got a Liege out behind red. This could be the cross down towards Secret. Jacob here putting a stop to it. Molly goes down. The Liege has the time to wait. They're looking at door. Liquid might want A, and oh dear, that's not the start they need. There's a gap in that smoke, and a Liege gets his head taken off through it. Now out the door, Azza with a great nade, and they're just getting churned up right now. Stewie on 1 HP, overwhelmed by the M4, and Twist even kills himself as well. Is it a Molly? Is it a nade? Who knows? But he blows out of the round, out of the server, and 100 Thieves clean up that A play. Up the vent they fly, 7-7.
What's going on?
I don't know.
Can someone please explain this to me? Grat died to falling down like a half a foot drop earlier. Twist just, I don't even know what killed Twist,
No,
I'll be
guess
honest.
it was a nade, but I really, that's me guessing.
We get a replay, we get a twist. Oh, he ran
Molly,
through the
old
Molly.
1G.
All right.
1G, of course. How could we ever negate that option as a way to go out in the game?
I didn't want to call it before it happened, Trace, but there it is. The proof is in the pudding.
Yeah, that's what someone says. Speaking of which, this pudding, it's rather stale.
Where are you going with that?
I don't entirely know.
Well, you got to chow down. It's lunchtime.
Where?
Somewhere. It's lunchtime somewhere.
Really makes you think, doesn't it? It's always lunchtime somewhere. But right now, we're not looking at lunchtime. We're looking at crunch time, round 15. And Team Liquid going to try and go fast into this A site. Stewie opens, but Azza with quite the response. And out from Heaven, Grat swings a little too wide as the techs overwhelm him. Liaz now fast in from the Heavens, gets it back into a 2-on-2. That nade can find a bit of damage onto Grim, but it's nothing worth writing home about. Jacob back in main, Liaz and him taking a split level approach here.
Scrambling for a gun, Liquid. They do find one, it goes in Naf's hand. Tech 9 on Grim. Last round of the half, they're going for this retake. No ifs, ands, or buts about it.
They gotta go fast though. Naf's still tucked, they haven't cleared it. Jacob's looking at the door, it's open. Grim gets a shot and Naf covers him as well. Liquid, they lock in something at the end of the half. Winning it out on the T side is damn good. It's an improvement from Vertigo at the very least, but can they keep it clean? We'll have to wait and see.
Yeah. Ay, push start, ay. Ball so hard, ay. Raise the bar, ay. Turn into a star, ay. Play my part, yeah. I aim too far. I do it big. I keep it large, okay. Live it up. This is fake, better give it up. Young, but I feel like I've seen enough. Numbers going up, better keep it up. It's slowing down, better live it up. About too hard, ayy. What about too hard, ayy? What about too hard, ayy? About too hard, yeah. I'm killing your favorite rapper with minimum effort. Yeah, your corpse getting severed. The industry dries the desert. Do whatever it is that you think that you're doing, I'm doing it better. Straight W's, that's my letter. Don't got no snakes, only ladders, ayy. They tryna figure out what's on our plate. Infinity sideways, we already ate. Skipping is basic, skipping is classes. Stay out of trouble, now I can relate. Nevertheless, again, I'm doing great. I just finished this thing, ain't no debate. You ain't my dog, you ain't my family, and sure as just help you're not my mate. Yeah, I take my place at the summit. I can't wait till we counting them hundreds. I cannot lie, I ain't rich, yeah, but when I see my time coming, it's coming. And some of y'all got ahead of me. To be honest, I wasn't even running. But very soon I'ma run it. I demand it, man, I want it. Push start, ayy. Ball so hard, ayy. Raise the bar, ayy. Turn into a star, ayy. Play my part, yeah. I aim too far. I do it big. I keep it large, okay. Live it up. This is fake, better give it up. Young, but I feel like I've seen enough. Numbers going up, better keep it up. Ain't slowing down, better live it up. About too hard, ayy. What about too hard? Ayy. What about too hard? Ayy. About too hard, ayy. They not gon' like this. Don't like surprises. I cause a crisis. Man, I'm a scientist. With the music, I spice things. Up to my liking. Man, I want nice things, nice things. That's not an AK, it's a Uzi. I pull up and shoot it to movie. I'm chasing the bag, not a coochie. Cut ties with the fake, now it's Gucci. Word of my niggas from the 021. You count 6 shots and I count 2 guns. Some people still think I rap just for fun, but soon they look up to me just like the sun. Yeah, you can come over here. Swear it's like no career. Swear you got no idea. Soon you have no career. Take a good look in the mirror. They need to know that I'm here. Don't you act like it ain't clear. Yeah. Push start, ayy. Ball so hard, ayy. Raise the bar, ayy. Turn into a star, ayy. Play my part, yeah. I aim too far.
Like the Black Eyed Peas, because we are certainly doing that. We take a look at this game, we think what a back and forth affair, at least in the second map, because the first one was a wash. Absolutely blanked almost. Well, kind of. Welcome back, everybody. ESL Pro League Season 12. I'm Trace, we got Harry Hugo. Chime in, guys.
Yeah, you know the deal.
Yo, what's up?
Yeah, what's up, y'all? We're going to see what can happen here in the second half of play. 100 Thieves looking to run back the score, which is already pretty damn close if you think about it. Doesn't get much closer. Almost split right down the middle, Harry.
Yeah, man, almost. You could say that, in fact. You know, this is as close to the middle as we can get.
Big improvements from the likes of Stewie and Grim coming into this game as well. Stewie positive on the opening kills, Grim getting a lot of entries, but now it's Liquid up to defend, and the A site they must wait at.
Well, not for Jacob. He gets to watch as the rest of the team play out this round. It's like, guys, I'll check Heaven. Oh, yeah, there's one Heaven. Well, Twist now rewarded already from this angle. Is anyone else going to give him anything? They decide, actually, no. No is the answer to that.
You got it all wrong.
So they go to ramp, and they're like, well, maybe ramp's safe, right? If Twist is wrecking us in Heaven, surely we can get through ramp. And the answer to that might also be no, because there's 3 players here, and Nap is flanking outside, so he's going to be right behind them. And now they go back in the lobby like, well, at least lobby's safe, but lobby ain't safe. Nap's here as well. He's dropped another. This round is topsy-turvy. Azza gets them into the A site at least, and now maybe a bomb plant can come through at a bare minimum. Elige making his presence known up in Heaven, and this decision to delay the bomb plant is going to let Stewie come through the smoke.
Oh, no.
They were holding for it, and Grat does get it. It's a 1v3. If you can't keep up, I don't blame you. I can't either. Gratisfaction now alone. How on earth does he get out of this one?
Not very fast. I can tell you that. 30 seconds left on the clock. He's going to have to play it a little bit to his advantage here. Perhaps find some one-on-ones. And he finds it, but Grim wins it. And Liquid win a pistol.
Oh, that looked like he could have fallen apart for Liquid at any moment, right? From Twist going out early on A when the T's are already taking it after Naf falls back. Stewie going through the smoke, but getting shot in the back. Just a mess all over, but Liquid do lift it up and take that pistol round after winning the half as well. That is very important for Liquid, right? They can run away with the start of this CT side. We actually have a force for the Thieves, and it's not like they planted either, so this is a weak one. Tech9's out, maybe another fast A-crunch round, but Liquid, they're not going to let it go down easy.
Ooh, they missed the vent. JKS is like, wait, he comes out of the smoke. This isn't where I meant to be.
Wrong turn.
And if he had gone down the vent first, he would have uncovered the terrible truth that lurks below in Elige.
Look at that. 3 Tech9s for 100 Thieves. Ooh.
Oh,
Jacob.
Jacob.
What now, Harry? You said it couldn't be done in a one-on-one duel. The Tech9 emerges victorious. Stewie 2K falls. And Harry eats his words.
And boy, do they taste bitter.
Salty, maybe.
Yeah, a little bit.
Consistency, of course. What's the texture like, Harry?
Just mulch, mate. Just mulch. And Twist now looking into the door, trying to mulch up some enemies of his own. They do get past, and Elige... Ooh, it's weird. They boost up at the vent. Now you know there's two there. And yeah, well, to be fair, like it says it's through the smoke, so you could just read that as one. Now, they start to try and get in. Nap is holding the line, and as a result, they shouldn't be ready for Twist. Tucked close left. And it was scary for a second, and then not so scary when Team Liquid get that conversion. They reach double digits. They're looking to take us all three, and they should have another freebie round on the way.
You'd think so, considering the economic situation of the 100 Thieves.
These are tough times we live in, Trace.
It is 2020 after all, the year that keeps on giving worldwide.
Yeah, no money in this one. Deegs out for the boys. Nades out for Liquid, deep into yard. Naf's going to cross behind the red, and no one's hanging around here. As it goes back inside, the ramp smoke comes down at a good time for Stewie, but they're still going to look to push through it. Jacob, oh, the rapid switch. Oh, no, that's everything. That's a gun given over, and a B site open for the taking. Teaser there before the CTs even begin to rotate. Naf at least tries to fill the hole here on ramp. He's going to have to give it up as to not give a further advantage away. Nice smoke for Liquid, actually cutting out part of the secret, claiming territory as their own, but Twist runs out early. Oh dear, Jacob's taking him down. They don't even have to commit to B if they don't want, but they've got everyone here and the bomb. Naf's still firing off shots, and 100 Thieves should focus on this plant.
JKS is out on A, and this now makes the round a bit weird. There's the discovery from Grim, who gets that information, deals with the lurk. JKS was the man who could have really complicated this round. Jacob's opened it up, and now we look towards Liaz, Gratisfaction, and Azza to close it out. Grat's been entrusted with this M4 from the body of Jacob. From one man's hands to another, as now Grat tries to hold down this push from the vent side. We're looking to him with the hero M4 to make all the difference, but it's actually Liaz to snatch it away. They're working in tandem, and they're working brilliantly. Elige left in a 1v1 versus Liaz. Elige does have a kit, but he's hunting down the kill. Liaz tries to run away, but he can't. He missed the vent jump. And so Elige gets away with it. The defuse going to come on in. Team Liquid, it's still very, very close. And moving into their first buy round, it can cause some complications here. The bomb plant leaves 100 Thieves with so much money. And over on the side of Liquid, it's a little bit weird. They're going to have to start dropping guns around to get this cash leveled back out. Jacob continuing his incredible performance from that first half. I love this setup as well between Grat and Liaz. That was lovely, just playing around the double doors.
Yeah, we saw Astralis do that yesterday with Glaive and S-Tag, like flashing in, opening the door and getting picks there. And that's exactly what 100 Thieves do to hold the site. I like the play from Elige as well. He runs down that last player, shuts the door as to feign a stick on the defuse, and then immediately takes the fight. Oh boy, it's messy, it's brutal, it's bloody, it's battle. 100 Thieves running out A from the main split. Grat's got another entry, and he's going to follow up. Naf with the response, keeping things close in the 2-on-2, and Stewie through a smoke, as Stewie does do, but it fades. And JKS has his number. It's just up to Nap with the AWP. Oh, he does get the shot off, and Grat luckily follows up, grabbing the bomb and taking it to B.
Yeah, he's out of here. Haul tail down to the lower bomb site. He's going to get that plant, a pretty safe position. Now, how's he going to play this? Looks like he wants to plant and then scurry off towards that side hall.
Yeah, key detail there is Naf rotated outside quickly to grab the diffuse kit, and that's going to give him a few more seconds when we get down to that crunch time. Grat just playing around the bomb, not peeking, not fighting, not looking to give up his position, but now that a smoke falls on it, that might bait Gratisfaction in with a peek. Plays around on the door, baits a shot out. That's very, very smart, because now he knows he's not on the defuse. And Naf, he's not even going for this. He's already backed on out. 100 Thieves, they're going to take an 8th here and now. And even though they lose everyone in the round, it's not a problem. Naf with 3 kills, but it's not enough. And 100 Thieves, they're looking to close this gap once again. That AWP is going to be the only thing worth talking about brought forward into this round for Liquid.
We could definitely talk about Jacob and how he's shown up in such a huge way for this team in this map, really. sitting on 24 frags and 100 Thieves. They're back against the wall.
Some excellent shots from Naf, but not enough to win the round, and that's such a huge one for 100 Thieves. It's just saved them, getting their first gun round under wraps nice and early. Liquid now broken by relying on the AWP of Naf to do almost everything in this one. Twist has got an SMG, but his pistols otherwise. Stewie holding safer towards B so he can back up if needed. Smokes going outside for 100 Thieves. JKS lining up a hell smoke, so we might not see traditional smokes. 100 Thieves might try and battle towards this outside area, take control, get the garage, and use it to wrap. To do that, they'll have to first get past Naf. No easy feat. No easy street. And it doesn't look like 100 Thieves are putting many players out here. It's just Azza on his lone lurk, going back to ramp. They've had a lot of success here. Stewie. Oh dear, he's got to do it all with a 5-7. Quick dink, tries to fall off and does get away, scarpering to that B bomb site as 100 Thieves are in hot pursuit.
Yeah, a ton of noise being made on the ramp. The 100 Thieves work their way into lower. Haven't found Stu yet, but Stu's found Jacob with the 5-7. It's good enough for one. Grim gets a 5-7 kill of his own. This has gone back and forth a little bit. Now fighting from Decon with the AWP. He's going to get mollied. That's going to give an opportunity here for a potential bomb plant. I say that. Elige with the fadeaway on the JKS. That's just left just Gratisfaction. 23 HP and Liquid with a 12th.
Like we all expected, right? What is going on in this game? It's like each team's just so good in these like partial investment rounds, and then with the rifles, it's all falling apart for either side. But don't you worry, we got another partial buy coming in for 100 Thieves this time around. Let's see what the Eagles are able to do.
100 Thieves bought themselves a life raft, right? Like a lifeline, maybe. A rubber hoop in the water by winning that rifle round, but it's immediately popped and sunk as Liquid follow up with a force win. And now, like, this is, ooh, I was going to say Liquid's for the taking, but maybe I should not speak so soon.
A rubber hoop, is that kind of like a tire, Hugo? I don't know if that's really going to help you out.
I don't know if they throw tires to people drowning, you know, that's probably going to sink you a bit further, Trace.
I mean, it's possible, but definitely don't know. I mean, it's 2020, right? New technology everywhere.
Yeah, new tires. Brand new technology.
Pasha was on Team Liquid, so Scream also. Let's just be honest with ourselves. Anything's possible. Don't want a tire in the water, though. Please don't throw me that, Hugo.
Don't worry, I won't throw you anything, Trace. I'll let you finish.
Even better. Even better. Thank you so much.
Oh, well, Azza.
Okay.
Look at this flank. The door opened and nothing's been communicated. Stewie's dead. Well, there you go. Welcome to B, boys. Azza's rolled out the red carpet. Elige trying to lock it down with this spray, and down he goes as he knocks down 3, rather. It is now just this... another for Elige onto the AWP. Not normally an AWPer, but here he is, one away from the ace with it. And Azza, the man who blazed the trail, now is to come back to retrieve this bomb. And Elige, one away from all 5, baby. Not going to hit it. Azza can't get this bomb. It's a little out of his reach, so he's got to take the long way round, and this is shaving even more time off the clock. Down towards B he goes. Nobody here for Liquid. Not that he's to know that, but he can get this bomb planted at the very, very least, and that's going to give Azza some... Oh, never mind. He planted open. He's dead. There you go. Elige with the ace. All 5 in the round. Team Liquid. They relied on just one man, and boy, oh boy, did he step up when they needed him to.
That's unreal as well, right? Like, the pace of 100 Thieves is perfect. They get down as soon as that kill comes, but Elige had to hit a transfer on, or just a spray on all 3 of them as they cross into him. They were just going to jump over the railing. They stick around for the fight, and he wins all of them. Then that shot almost cleans it up on the ramp as well, but he'll do it on B instead, denying the plant.
I think Grim just said not bad.
Not bad indeed.
It's not bad, I guess. You've done what you can do.
Yeah.
It seems like it's enough. I mean, 13 for Liquid, and they don't seem to be slowing down right now.
No, a couple of crucial rounds kind of, you know, dropped by the Thieves, right? Like, that's a 5-on-3. That should be theirs. They have the B site. They have guns. But, yeah, Elige, man, he does what he does.
And boy, does he do it well.
Oh, he definitely does it.
It's done.
He did it.
Just begun.
Let's see. Naf's got the AWP back outside. Become a bit of a staple. Oh,
Real
Jacob.
blind.
blind as ever. He just trusts. He's like, I'll be fine. But he's not fine. Twists. Gets him through the smoke.
Crazy.
And with Jacob now removed, he has been the standout player for 100 Thieves. This is where we look towards the rest of the gang to try and cobble something from nothing. And that can be the hardest task of them all. Because you got nothing. Trying to make something. That's just a recipe where you're already missing all the ingredients. Here comes the heaven push.
Wow, that was deep, Harry.
Yeah, man. We get deep sometimes around here.
3 lower for Liquid. They've gambled because they don't have this outside info. Even though they have the pick, they've fallen off and kind of assuming 100 Thieves go secret to B. Oh, Naf's rotating. Az is up in heaven. He can wait for this. But, I mean, you're waiting some serious time and you're letting Liquid figure out where you are at this point. Grim's up for the taking. No one's watching heaven, but they're waiting for Naf to come back. Now they give away their position. And they weren't to know that Liquid weren't to know as they gamble B. Twist caught between 3 crossfires. Grim coming back in from the lobby. It's him alone on this A site right now. And he's going to drop the bomb follow-up for Grim with the FAMAS, finding 2. Liaz and Azza, how is this turned back on the heads of 100 Thieves? Liquid in control, the plant covered, but the retake about to happen.
And it's everyone from lobby. They've traded places. They've swapped sides unofficially. And now Azza up on the rafters. Not good for anything. It's Liaz left in the clutch, but a quick spray is maybe made this doable. They're closing the gap on the inside of the site, and Liaz needs to reposition. Round they come. Oh. 3 out of 4 ain't bad, but it's not a round either. Team Liquid, they're able to see that one through all the way through its many awkward twists and turns. It's going to be a 14th on the board. For Team Liquid, bomb plant at least enables the reinvestment for 100 Thieves. But that's not much to go off of, right? They've had so many timings where they can find round wins, but it's that hesitancy, that going a little too slow and giving too much to Liquid for them to build off of that just keeps coming back to punish them here.
Boy, oh boy. 100 Thieves 1 round in this half, and that may be all it is unless they can break the curse now. Liquid's money has come so close to dying every time, right? And it helps that they want an eco in the mix, but all it would take is 100 Thieves a single win to break this cash right back and force a force upon themselves. Liquid, they're not going down, they're not giving up, they're not losing any of these rounds right now. So they'll keep themselves above water. Smoke is late, needs to come through now for 100 Thieves if they want to cross this bomb. The flash is good, it actually forces Naf back and allows them to jump across. The bomb will not, though, going back towards the lobby on Grat. So 2 players in B. We've seen Heavy rotates down lower for Liquid in the last round. This time it is just Elij. Stewie holds onto ramp. And Elij has that smoke down so he can at least deny this further presence for a few more seconds.
Elij, the Warrior King, here he is. Repositioning, gets the information, and now Stewie bails out of ramp to go and help his teammate. Naf has somehow survived the journey. And now they walk into a stacked B site. Naf fighting at ramp, dealt with by JKS, and now 100 Thieves don't have to commit to this. They go back towards heaven, looking to go fast into A, but Twist is already here and keeping up appearances, has Grim alongside him, and it's a grim round, a grim demise for 100 Thieves. As now map point for Team Liquid, Inferno right around the corner as map number 3. And no money for 100 Thieves to fight back up against this impossible scoreline.
Yeah, and because they saw Naf on ramp as well, they never expected the double B setup, even though Stewie had just dropped as well. So 100 Thieves, they try and get out the B doors from their secret control, and they just mow down for both sides. Elij on the site and Stewie ramp. This is an excellent defense for Liquid, and it might get a bit better as well. Jump down the vent. Oh, it's just made, but with heavy casualties, loss of health, not of life. JKS on 20. Naf took a bit of a beating as well. It's not the end of the world. They're going to use this wrap, not for ramp as they have in the past, which is fairly accessible right now, but instead just hold on to the secret rotate. JKS tucked so low he can't make a move. His team will have to do it instead, and Stewie makes it dead. 2 for him. Elij follows up, can fall back. He's low. No need to die for the position as Liquid hold a 4 on 2.
Yeah, but Stu getting 2 right there he's done his job. Bomb will still get planted. It's going to be in the lower site. This will be a feat of all feet, maybe even the biggest foot here for the 100 Thieves. On planet 2-on-4. Elige low. They're going to be coming in right now, and that Molotov is going to slow Elige down in his tracks. He can't afford to go across. It'll cost him his life.
Ooh.
Now some info from JKS, who's obviously low too, from his excursion of getting in the vents. Azza, 1-on-3. Already out in the sight. Taps down one with the Galil, 31 HP.
Man, he's just dodging them. He needs the ace clutch, and he's on the track to try and do it. They're on the bomb, but as is taking them off, it's very, very close. I don't know which way this is going to go. I think Nafa's just about got it, and indeed he does. Team Liquid, they take their map pick, they get it over the line, and they lock it. Inferno is the grand decider to this El Clasico.